nicely. Yeah. Welcome back to Midtown, everybody. We're gonna go feed a little hay this morning. Get her all tied up nice and neat. That way it's not weighing the floorboard of the tractor. Gonna get cows fed this morning. And then we're gonna go haul some corn. That is what is on the schedule for today. Feed cows, hauling corn. I do have to go back to my house for a little bit. And probably spend about maybe 2 hours this morning on the computer. I did my regular stuff early this morning, and now I gotta go back and do just a little bit more before we can get to moving forward. As y'all can see, all the ice is gone from last Thursday. Today is Wednesday, so it's been a week, almost a week since we had that ice. It's all gone. And the ground is still frozen, so we haven't got to mud yet. That's nice. And the changing weather has got my head stopped up again. Nothing like going from 70 to 10, back up to 20, back down to 10, and right now it's been getting in the low 40s during the day. That always messes with my sinuses. Find us a spot up here to unroll this one roll. And get a little bit more hay to set out, and then we'll go find cows. Looks like they have wandered off into the back this morning, which is fine. Nicely. Yeah. That done rolled pretty good. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't, you know. It's all in the shape of the bale. This bale was a little bit more round than the other ones. So this particular hay sprayer I'm using, you can see it, that's a homemade hay sprayer. It is, and I bet that thing, it's older than me, and I think it's older than my brother, so it's probably, you know, 45 years old or so. If I'm thinking correctly, one of my dad's younger brothers built it for him, built it for my dad when he was going to vocational school. Yeah. Because it is a heavy dude. I think the thing weighs about 150, 200 pounds. It's a heavy hay sprayer. All solid. Solid spears. Solid, the rectangles on it are solid. They're not, they ain't cap tubing. They're solid. We'll run back and get some cubes. You can see the cows are starting to filter in. I drove back in the back, they were back there. They started following me back up here. So I let them get kind of arranged up here and go get some cubes for them. catch back up to y'all when we're loading some corn out. All right, we're back over here. About to start the semi up. Well, I say started up. About to check the oil in it. You know, gotta make sure you check your stuff at least once a week. Get her cranked up here. Let it build some air up. I'll let it sit here and build air and warm up while I go do a little. I gotta make some phone calls for work. I gotta do that. So let that warm up, and we'll feed these calves over here. I gotta hook their water back up too. I've been having to unhook it at night due to it getting down in the low 20s. I don't need my hose to freeze. So, show y'all something neat. So this hose here, faucet's over there. So what I did with it, you can see it loop down. It goes up to the peak of the barn and back down over to the water faucet. Did that way when I turn it off at night, all I gotta do is undo it, and then the water will drain off this side and drain off that side, and my hose doesn't freeze. The only downside is if you do leave water in it, like leave the faucet on when it's below 20, since that hose is up in the air, it will freeze on you. I gotta go over to the well house and cut it on too. That faucet has developed a really small leak when you leave the water on to it. Even if you cut the faucet off, it has a real slight leak. So I have to turn it off. How to get your water going for the calves. Gave us a bag of feed. Feed the calves. I can already hear the float running. Got the truck set. Get old Whitey here fired off, and we'll get to loading some corn again. Take a quick peek at the load, but pretty sure that's where we want to be at. Yep, good enough. Probably could have held just a smidge more, but I'd rather put a little bit less there and not spill it everywhere. Camera died on me, part of it. Like I was saying, I'm gonna get as much hauled off today as I thought I would. You know, look more trucks on the road than normal for Wednesday. Like that, yeah, basically. So this is, I'm just gonna finish this load out, park the truck, go pick the kids up, do some stuff for them. So here's a good spot to leave y'all for today. Appreciate y'all being along and whatnot. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember, like and subscribe. Hit that notification button, that way you know when new videos are coming out and whatnot. And like always, if the good Lord's willing, catch you on the flip side. Till next.